Hello, wonderful. It is Sarah, and you have probably heard me ask the question, what is your healing strategy? And when I talk to people after a toxic relationship or after a traumatic event, they do what I call hopscotch healing, which is kind of hopping and hoping and hopping and hoping that something works. And typically, that involves a whole lot of research about toxic people, kind of this obsession over narcissism, studying personality disorders, all that kind of stuff. And that is a wonderful place to start. Okay, there is nothing in the entire world wrong with starting there. The only problem is that that is still about the toxic person. It's not about you. And so you're in this relationship. It could be a parent, a partner, whatever. So you're in this relationship where it's all about the toxic person. And then your healing strategy becomes all about the toxic person. And you're still miserable. And when you kind of connect those dots, it's easy to see why. Because your life isn't supposed to be about someone else. It is about giving to the world. It's about doing good. It's about helping others, but not being someone else's sideline, right? Not sitting in just the passenger or even the back seat of your own life. You are on this earth to be the main event of your own life. And you can still do good, and you can still be nice and kind and amazing and helpful and make the world a better place. But if your main goal in life is about someone else, particularly when it's a toxic person, so there's this crazy power dynamic, that's what toxic people love. They love that they get to be in control. They love that their wants, needs, and desires are always more important than your wants, needs, and desires. It works out great for them. And so you can see how easy it is to fall into a healing strategy that is also about them. What happened in their childhood? What happened to them? Well, is it nature? Is it nurture? Is it this? What kind of medication do they need? What kind of this do they, and it's like, if you're watching this on video, it's like all you can see is this. Like all you can see is the toxic person and their wants, needs, desires, history, pain, trauma, hurt, personality, etc., etc., etc. And for you to truly heal, you need a healing strategy that makes you the main event of your life again. So you start to develop your wants, your needs, your desires, your future, your career, your relationship with your kids, your relationships with others, your relationships with other people. And it doesn't make you selfish. It makes you a better person for this reason, okay? So a toxic person probably told you if you had wants, needs, and desires, you were selfish. But in all actuality, when you kind of look back, it's really easy to see that the toxic person was selfish. So if the main event of your life is to help the toxic person be more selfish, and you're comforting yourself saying, oh, I'm selfless, I'm giving, I'm supportive, I'm kind, I'm loving, whatever. But when you kind of boil it down, the main thing you have going on is helping someone else be selfish. And you probably hear that and go, oh, that sounds terrible. I don't want the goal of my life to help someone else be selfish. And I say, yes, you do not want the goal of your life to help someone else be selfish. And just like if you're working with little kids, you teach them to take turns. You don't say, well, it's always Sally's turn and never Johnny's turn. Or always Johnny's turn and never Sally's turn. That's bad parenting. That's bad being a bad teacher or preschool director. We would never do that. So take that same application into your adult relationships. Sometimes it's Sally's turn and sometimes it's Johnny's turn. And if it's always Sally's turn, there's a problem. And if it's always Johnny's turn, there is a problem. And if in your healing strategy, it's all about the toxic person, there is a problem there as well. So I hope this helps you learn to become the main event of your life again. Get rid of any feelings that might be selfish and become toxic person proof. Have a great day.